It was the final fight in one of the most hyped rivalries in UFC history. UFC 252 would be headlined by the third and final meeting of two legends, Daniel Cormier and Stipe Miocic. Who would come out on top as champion? Guess you'll have to stick around to the end to find out. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and check back every week for more Ultimate MMA. To kick off UFC 252, we started with a featherweight fight that earned the Performance of the Night award. Herbert Burns and Daniel Pineda were both looking to make a name for themselves at this event. Right at the start of the first round, things got interesting, with Pineda quickly getting a takedown and some heavy strikes. Second round wasn't all that different. Pineda immediately got the takedown and landed heavy shots on Burns. Eventually, Pineda got Burns into a ground and pound that made the refs stop the fight and secured Pineda the win by TKO.
Look at Herbert, just you can hear the grunts as he's trying to escape.
Stop! Daniel Pineda stops Herbert Burns in his tracks.
We love to see an underdog come out with the victory, and it was a great start to UFC 252. Junior Dos Santos was on a run for the heavyweight title, and Jairzinho Rozenstruik was the fighter standing in his way. Rozenstruik was known for his incredible knockout power, while Dos Santos had great movement for a heavyweight. This fight would tell who'd end up on top. Round 1 had some huge exchanges, but it all came to an end in round 2.
Clipped him.
Junior's in big
Does he stay in it?
Oh,
That's it.
That's it.
And that'll do it. Biggie Boy is back in a big way tonight.
Wow.
Rozenstruik landed a heavy hit on Dos Santos that left him staggering. Rozenstruik didn't let up on the strikes, and soon Biggie Boy secured the victory. Sugar Sean O'Malley at this point was one of the most hyped rising stars in the UFC. O'Malley's unique style, personality, and hair all came together to make a fighter Dana White definitely saw potential in. Which is why this fight, O'Malley versus Vera, was so shocking. In the first round, O'Malley made an awkward step, and it was clear something was wrong with O'Malley's leg. For the rest of the round, O'Malley gradually was hopping more and more on his not-injured leg. Before the end of the round, O'Malley got knocked to the floor, and Vera wasted no time delivering some heavy elbows.
There's the right hand, he was looking for it there. Lands it.
I guess you gotta just hope maybe for Sean that it's a nerve issue that could recover.
Yeah, we'll hear up. He fell down. We'll hear about it in the corner if he gets there.
Oh! Huge elbow from Chito. Marlon Chito Vera stops the Sugar Show in round 1.
Oh my goodness.
Incredible.
It was a disappointing fight for the rising star, but soon the Sugar Show will be back to redeem himself. You can see if O'Malley makes a triumphant return when he takes on Thomas Almeida at UFC 260. Finally, it was the fight we'd all been waiting for. The nail on the coffin of the Cormier-Miocic rivalry. Daniel Cormier was well known for being a two-time U.S. Olympian for wrestling, and had long established himself as one of the best fighters in the UFC. Stipe Miocic, on the other hand, was a current heavyweight champion, with a huge reach advantage and serious knockout power. Thankfully for us, this crazy fight went all 5 rounds before being decided by a unanimous decision. In the first round, there were some heavy exchanges, but things were interrupted when DC accidentally poked Miocic in the eye.
This was certainly a narrative in the previous fight.
Well, it's also a significant issue because one of the reasons why this fight took so long to materialize is because Stipe was dealing with eye issues.
Doctor, please.
Oof.
Ouch.
The fight kept going, and Cormier was able to land some heavy right hands. But Miocic knocked DC to the ground and landed some heavy hits. Cormier was saved by the bell.
Oh, big right from Miocic. Cormier goes down late in the round.
TK hits so hard. Will they give him a chance to survive is the question.
Big close to round 2 for Miocic here.
Wow.
In the third round, Stipe got an eye poke of his own. I guess for a rivalry like this, it was literally an eye for an eye. The The swelling in Cormier's eye became more obvious as the fight went on, but that didn't stop him from landing some nice overhand rights. By the end of it all, the victory ended up going to Stipe Miocic. This became Daniel Cormier's retiring fight. We'll miss seeing DC in the octagon, but we're looking forward to hearing his voice as a commentator. And we can always go back and watch DC's legendary career on Fight Pass. Would Cormier have won without that eye poke? How do you think O'Malley will do on his comeback? Let us know what you think in the comments below. If you like this video, there's plenty more where that came from. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and be sure to check back every week for more Ultimate MMA.